This is Green Circle Farms 2022 peanut harvest. This is actually them out inverting a field of peanuts. This is one of their 3 inverter tractors, but it's the only one out here working. As soon as I walked out in the field, the second tractor that was running, I think, hit something in the field and bent a dang share. And I guess he didn't have any more on the tractor with him, because he picked up and took off. So that left me down with one, and they had another one that was parked today, and nobody, I guess they didn't have anybody to run it. But I believe this is an 8370R pulling this inverter. The other two are 8R250s. And you can hear all the noise in the background that the whole rest of their harvest crew is behind me, in the field behind me. I got 7 8Rs and 8000Rs out picking peanuts, and another 4 8Rs on dump carts. And for those of y'all who are just haven't watched my videos before, I live in southwest Georgia, in around the Bainbridge community, or the city of Bainbridge in Decatur County. And most of what I film is cotton, peanuts, and a little bit of corn and soybeans, but very little. They don't grow a lot of corn around this area. And the only corn that usually is grown is irrigated corn, because our sandy soils don't support dryland corn very well. Every once in a while they'll get a good crop dryland, but it's very rare. Today's date is September the 23rd. And it's probably about 2:45 right now in the afternoon. I was kind of hoping I see how they've got 2 of their cotton pickers right next to me, about another 1,000 foot over, but they're not running. They're parked. But they got a field of cotton that's defoliated. I don't know if it's ready to go or what. I'm hoping maybe somebody will come fire them up this afternoon. I'll hit a home run to catch them inverting, picking cotton in the same field complex, which this complex is probably a good 1,500 acres, I'd say, close to it. Just this field of peanuts they're inverting now is easily 250 acres. And the field they're harvesting peanuts on is probably a good 100 acres. And that cotton field is another good 100 acres or so. And yes, Green Circles is what the YouTube community calls a big time operator. They are a big operator. They're in the 20,000 plus acre range, maybe even more than that. But if anybody's curious on what an inverter actually does, it does exactly what its name implies. cuts the taproot of the peanut plant, lifts it up, shakes the dirt off of it, and then inverts it. It turns the root side up and the plant side down. And that's so the sun can dry the peanuts out. They normally have to sit for 2 to 3 days after they're inverted to dry down before they can be run through a picker. I have seen them as few as 2 days when the weather is ungodly hot and ungodly dry. And this time of year we don't normally have a lot of what I would consider good drying days. Our humidity is always damn high. That's just the nature of the beast living in the South. Our humidity's in the 80% range. A lot. Now today and tomorrow will be good, fairly good drying days for us. The humidity is going to be down in the 60s and the temperature is going to be up in the upper 80s, and that's a good drying day. And you can also see it's a slow go too. It's not a high-speed operation. And based on the type of inverter it is, it has to, your PTO speed has to match the ground speed. A lot of the newer ones are hydraulic drive and not PTO drive. This looks like PT. No, this is hydraulic drive. I can see the hoses going through it. And you can see it's those tines invert the peanuts, and you can see the peanuts. Those are the white things on top after it goes down. And as you can tell, or bet, with the way these things lay on the ground, the last thing they really want these things to do is get rained on. A good hard pounding rain will pound these peanut vines into that soft dirt that he's just stirred up, and it basically cements the stems into the ground, and then they have to run a reshaker across them to get it to loosen back up to dry, because that soil, those leaves and stems will not dry if they're in contact with the dirt. And he's probably gonna get off and check all of his blades to make sure he don't have a bent one or one that's extremely worn. Because all it takes is a big piece of wood or something like that, just buried up under the ground, to catch one of those knives or shears, and it will bend them, and it won't plow worth a damn. And those blades have to be swapped out about every 30 acres. They don't get worn out after 30 acres, but the edge gets dull, so dull that it won't penetrate the ground like it should, and it won't cut the roots off like it's supposed to. So they swap them out, and depending on who the farmer is, some of them take them and send them in to get sharpened every year. They will put them on a machine and put an edge back on them, and they will keep using them over and over again until they finally do completely wear them out. And with 10,000 acres plus of peanuts, and they got to change them out every 30 acres, that's a lot of changes. Yeah, I think they've still got two. I know of two of the their 8 370Rs left, and they're all every one I've seen is the 2018 models, the 100th anniversary models. They will probably disappear this year. Yeah, with one tractor, it's going to take him a while to finish up this field today. I don't know if the other tractors are going to come back or not. Somehow with it Friday, I probably figure they won't. There's going to be a lot of people going off to the football game tonight. Stuff like that. A lot of people got kids in the band and out playing football. I'm not sure if it's an away game tonight or a home game. Well, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and check out some other videos on YouTube under South Georgia Farming. Thanks for watching.